Hey everyone, this is Adam Yurchik for TCGplayer.com. I'm recording a video of a daily event on Magic Online with Jun'ya Inayaga's red-green ramp deck. I made a couple changes. I cut a Shock for Garruk Relentless just to play with more powerful cards, and I feel like in this metagame the Shock isn't necessarily necessary. Garruk doesn't fill the same role, but it's good against the same matchups, and it's a lot better in other matchups like the Mirror and against control decks. I also cut one Infernal Titan for a Wormcoil Engine just to try it out. I know there's a lot of mono red, so it seems good. I also changed the sideboard considerably. I'm playing 3 Thrawn to really stick it to control decks. It's the most important card, and I'm not worried about Legend Rule, because if I have one, I'm going to win. I only have one tree. I put a Garruk in the board, cut some Autumn's Veil for the Thruns, and I don't really want a lot. I think 2 is a good number. So that's that, and let's play the match. This hand looks awesome. I got a bird and a Thrawn. Zenith can't really do much here because I only have one small creature, the bird, to get, but it'll be good later in the game. I also have an Inkmoth and a Kessig, which are good, so this hand's definitely a keeper. Plains, so a slow draw from an aggro deck, or he's a control deck. Drawing Sphere was awesome there. Interesting. This should be a fun match. Another Sphere. I'll lay that down and pass it back. If I had a Galvanic Blast, I'd certainly use it on that creature. No play. He kept a loose hand. I'm not sure what he's doing. Now, I could play Thrawn. Or I could play the Sphere and set up the Titan next turn. It's kind of close. Because Thrawn is going to shut him down. But I really just want to cast a Titan for sure next turn. I don't care about taking 3. And if he does have something like Wrath of God or Day of Judgment, it'd be kind of rough. I doubt he has that, but it's just something to think about. I'm just going to play the Sphere. In a tournament, I probably would have tapped Kessig there, left the Inkmoth up, but I'm not going to tap with it. I'm not going to block. Doesn't matter. This way I could kill... I guess this is actually better because I could kill Illusion or something. Take that. Or I could just tap the Kessig and the Inkmoth and leave the forest up. Alright. I'm just going to play Primeval Titan. Get a bunch of mana. I could Inferno his Fiend down, but I don't see any reason to. At this point in the game, I just want to get my stuff going. I'm going to get an Inkmoth and another... Well, I have options. I think because I drew Copperline Gorge, I don't want to get a colored land. So, it's another Inkmoth or another Kessig. I'm going to get another Kessig and play around Ghost Quarter. I don't really need 3 Inkmoth Nexus. I could also make a case for getting a mountain. Or dual land, but it's not necessary. my future Titans will be getting some colored lands. Alright, so he's probably some weird white aggro deck. So I want a Slag Storm. And I want a Garruk. I think I even want a Corruptor. He might have equipment. Or maybe Grudge or Slime. I'm going to cut Thrawn. I'm going to cut the Devil's Play. I'm going to cut the Bird because of the Slag Storms. Tree seems pretty good. And I'm going to bring in the Corruptor, play around Swords, and leave in both Zenith. I could maybe cut some Zeniths and do something else. Like, if I see that he has a lot of artifacts, I might bring in the Grudges for Game 3. That's something to keep in mind about Magic. Is it's a full game match, so sideboarding for Game 2 and 3 should definitely be different. You can be more conservative after Game 1, especially if you won. Just try to do my game plan with a little bit of extra stuff going on. Then for Game 3, I could radically change my deck once I learn more about his. I think this is a nice configuration for Game 2. Devil's Play could be alright, but it's not the best removal spell in the world. And I don't really want to attrition him out with the 2-for-1 flashback. This hand's fine. I have a ramp spell, 2 Titans. It's not great. If he has a really fast draw, or maybe if he has like blue splash for counter spells, it might be rough. Whoa, he does play illusions. That's hilarious. I said that kind of jokingly with a Wolf Run earlier. And here he is. Well, that is kind of awkward because he definitely has counter spells now. No play. And I'm just going to play Rampant Growth. If he wants to mana leak it, that's fine. I'm certainly not going to complain about that. If Solemn resolves, I'll be in really good shape. I'm going to hold the mountain so he won't think about Slag Storm as much. And I'm just going to play Solemn here. I'll get a Forest. It kind of tells him I probably have a mountain in my hand, but I just want the Forest. This deck isn't actually too heavy on the red requirement. Whoa. That's interesting. That seems pretty good, but it's not good against Kessig. Wolf Run. And I'm just going to get 2 Wolf Runs because he's playing Illusions. And I already have 1 Nexus. Even if I didn't, I think I'm still getting 2 Wolf Run. Just in case he has Ghost Quarter, and so I can kill 2 Illusions next turn. No attacks. I'm not sure what he could have or what he could do. If he played a Lord, I could just Slag Storm it. He might have counter spells, but I imagine he would have used one. He knew I had Titan coming down. I even play Inferno Titan, so I could have decimated his board. It's just not a good situation for him. I don't see how I lose this game. Maybe he'll show me. Spreading seas, spreading seas. Phantasmal image. That's cute, but doesn't really do anything. I'm surprised he didn't copy Titan, really. Ooh. Whoa, alright, that's a blowout. I was going to play Kessig, or double Kessig as dudes, but I'm just going to play Titan here. And then I'll leave up Mountain Forest, Kessig Wolf Run. And I'm just going to plink him. Boop. And I'll attack him with the Titan. And I'm going to leave Solemn back. I don't want to risk him getting a nice Geist attack in if he kills my Inferno Titan. And I have no need to get greedy here. It'll be 6 damage. I'll go to 14. 3, 4, 5, 6. And I'll have plenty to kill him next turn. Just going to play conservatively. I'll get Brute-Bound Crag to get my mana. I should have gotten Copperline Gorge. That was a mistake. Because Copperline Gorge is a worse draw. And I'll get another Inkmoth Nexus. And actually, I'm going to cast Rampant Growth. I don't really need Wolf Run on his turn. If he even does have another illusion, I can just kill it on my turn. He might have Phantasmal Image. Using 3 mana, Rampant Growth will get me 1. Interesting. I'm just going to cast it. Go for power here. I'll get a Mountains because I have Inferno Titan. And I'll pass it back. He attacks. I'm just going to trade with Solemn. No. If he plays Inferno Titan, copies my Titan, deals it 3. Still going to live. I don't know what he could have. He could have Dismember. I'll play around Dismember. Seems unlikely, and I can still kill him through it, though. No, I'll just block. If he dismembers, he'll go to 10, and then I can use Wolf Run to kill him. On Solemn or Primeval Titan. And he concedes.